Good morning, students. I am Rashmi Singh. Welcome to our Adhara ICS YouTube channel. Now we will discuss the current affairs section for your BPSC exam, which is important for your 69th BPSC exam. In this section, we are going to cover the national issues, international issues, economic issues, science and tech, important days, satellites, operation, environment, famous personalities, and the remaining portions are military exercises, major index, days, themes, GI tags, awards, upcoming events, summits, sports, and many other things, which will be asked in your 69th BPSC PT exams. So let's start with the first topic, that is national issues. Recently, Cyclone Asani that hit the Bay of Bengal caused huge devastation in Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. It was so named by Sri Lanka. So huge devastation took place in Andhra Pradesh and Odisha by Asani cyclone, and it was so named by Sri Lanka. Okay, so in this point you have to remember the cyclone name, that is Asani, and it that hit the Bay of Bengal caused by huge devastation in Andhra Pradesh and Odisha, and it was so named by Sri Lanka. So it was named by Sri Lanka. So name of the cyclone is Asani, and the affected states are affected states are Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. Okay. Next point is about, according to the report of India Solar Project Tracker, Rajasthan has become the first state to cross 10 gigawatt solar power capacity. So in this point you have to remember that Rajasthan has become the first state to cross 10 giga solar power capacity. So this report, according to the report of Solar Power Tracker, so this report has been given by India's Solar Power Tracker. Rajasthan has become the first state to cross 100 gigawatt solar power capacity. Now we are going to the national issues. There are many points to be discussed here, so please pay attention during your classes, whether you are listening or writing down the points. Please pay attention and write these points very carefully, because we are going through national issues. Later on we will go through all the remaining issues of international, economic, science and tech, environment. Okay, so these we all are discussing for your upcoming PT exams, which will be important for your coming UPSC, UPPCS, Rajasthan PSC, MPPSC, Uttarakhand PSC. All the news events covered from during April 2000 or March 2022 to March this last August, till August news are going to cover here. Okay. Next point, according to the report of India's Solar Power Project Tracker, Rajasthan has become the first state to cross 10 gigawatt. This we have discussed. Now we will go through the next point. Recently, Bangalore-based Neobank Open has become India's 100th unicorn startup. A unicorn startup company is valued at over $1 billion. 101st India's unicorn company is Physics Wala. So 101st 101 India's unicorn is Physics Wala. Recently, Bangalore-based Neobank Open has become India's 100th unicorn startup, a unicorn startup company valued at over $1 billion. Okay, to have to remember 101 India's unicorn is Physics Wala. Next point, recently Indian Postal Department has delivered mails using a drone for the first time in Kuchh, Gujarat. In Gujarat, recently, Indian Postal Department has delivered mails using a drone for the first time in Gujarat. Means mail will be delivered through drone facility in Kutch, Gujarat. So remember, this is for the first time. So the things which will took place for first time in India, whether in any part of the country or in the world or in the Asia, so these type of points will be important for your PT exams. Next point, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the world's first nano urea plant in Gujarat. Again, first nano urea plant is inaugurated by Mr. Modi, and it is in Gujarat. The use of nano urea will increase the crop productivity and also to increase the income of the farmer. So urea will help to increase the productivity of the farmer and for the income benefit also. So it was inaugurated by PM Modi, the world's first nano urea plant. The nano urea plant was set up in Gujarat. Recently, Captain Abhilasha Barak has become the first woman fighter helicopter pilot in the Army Aviation Corporation. Bhavna Kant, Mohana Singh and Avni Chaturvedi are the first woman fighter pilots. So remember Bhavna Kant, Mohana Singh and Avni Chaturvedi. These are the first woman fighter pilots, and Abhilasha Barak has become the first woman fighter helicopter pilot in the Army Aviation Corps. Okay. So you have to remember all the ladies' name. Next point is from Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand has become the first state in India to use drones in the field of healthcare. Recently, a commercial drone corridor has been launched between Uttarkasi and Dehradun. Uttarakhand has become the first state in India to use drones in the field of healthcare. Recently, a commercial drone corridor has been launched between Uttarkashi and Dehradun. So you have to remember the state name. State name is Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand has become the first state in India to use drones in the field of healthcare, and in the corridor has been launched between Uttarkashi and Dehradun. Coming to the next point. Next point is regarding Kerala. Kerala will be the first state to become a state-owned over-the-top, that means OTT platform, C Space. It will be available at home once the movie get released in theaters. Once the movie get released in theater, it will be available at your OTT platform. Okay, so Kerala will be the first state to become the state-owned over-the-top platform C Space. It will be available at home once the movie get released in theaters. Next point is from Sikkim. Sikkim Organic Food Summit was organized by the Department of Commerce and Industry and the Union Ministry of Food Processing Industry. During this, discussions were held to increase the organic food processing and investment. So during this, the discussions were made for the processing of organic food and investment. The Sikkim Organic Food Summit was organized by the Department of Commerce Industry and the Union Ministry. So it took place in Sikkim. Sikkim Organic Food Summit, organized by the Department of Commerce and Industry, Union Ministry of Food Processing Industry. During this, discussions were held to increase the organic food processing and investment. Okay, so you have to remember that Sikkim became the first state to start Organic Food Summit. It was organized in Sikkim. Recently, RailTel launched PM Vani scheme to provide free Wi-Fi services at 100 Indian railway stations. This scheme was launched by the Department of Telecommunication in 2020. Remember, this was started in 2020, and this was a RailTel launched PM Vani scheme to provide free Wi-Fi services at 100 Indian railway station. Free Wi-Fi services will be provided at 100 Indian railway station, and it was launched by Mr. Modi, and the program is named as PM Vani scheme. This scheme was launched by the Department of Telecommunication in 2020. Okay. The first Khadi Center of Excellence has been established in New Delhi by the Khadi and Village Industry Commission in collaboration with the National Institute of Fashion Technology. Means the first Khadi Center of Excellence has been established in New Delhi by Khadi and Village Industry Commission in collaboration with the National Institute of Fashion and Technology. It was collaborated with the National Institute of Fashion and Technology, that is NIFT, and it was the first time that Khadi Center of Excellence has been established in New Delhi by Khadi Village Industry in collaboration with the NIFT. Next point is regarding the two new judges, that is Sudhanshu Dhulia and Jamshed B Padriwala, have been appointed in the Supreme Court. So you have to remember the name of the two judges, Sudhanshu Dhulia and Jamshed B Padriwala, have been appointed in Supreme Court. Next point is from Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur has launched the world's biggest film restoration project under the National Film Heritage Mission. Launched the film restoration project under the National Film Heritage Mission. Under this, about 2200 films will be resorted. So this was started by Anurag Thakur. The Union Minister Anurag Thakur has launched a long world's biggest film restoration project, and under this National Film Heritage Mission, under this about 2200 films will be resorted. Next point is regarding Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir Delimitation Commission has increased the number of assembly seats there from 83 to 90, out of which 43 will be for Jammu and 47 for Kashmir. So remember, you have to remember the exact number. Jammu and Kashmir Delimitation Commission has increased the number of assembly seats there from 83 to 90, out of which 43 will be for Jammu and 47 for Kashmir. Recently, Arohan 4.0 meeting has organized by the Department of Post and India Post Payment Bank in Shimla. So it is Arohan 4.0 meeting has organized by the Department of Post and Indian Post Payment Bank in Shimla. Its objective was to promote the digital payments and financial inclusion. Its objective was to promote the digital payment, that is online payment, and financial inclusion. So this type of bank was the Arohan 4.0 meeting was organized by Department of Post and Indian Post Payment Bank in Shimla. Next point, National Level Health Summit were organized at a Statue of Unity in Kevadia, Gujarat from 5th to 7th May. The Health Summit was organized between 5th to 7th May at Kevadia, Gujarat, and it was presided over by the Union Health Minister Mansukh Malviya. So you have to remember it took place between 5th to 7th of May, and it was a health summit organized at the Statue of Kevadia in Gujarat, presided by Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandviya. Coming to the next point, Chhattisgarh has become the second state after Odisha to recognize the community forest rights in national park. Means Chhattisgarh has become the second state after Odisha. That means Odisha is the first state to recognize community forest right in the national park, and Chhattisgarh is the second place. Okay. Next point is about India's first flow chemistry technology hub. India's first flow chemistry technology hub has been established in Hyderabad. Under this sustainable chemical process will be done. It's India's first flow chemistry technology hub has been set up in Hyderabad. Under this sustainable chemical process will be done. Okay. Next point is regarding recently the Assam government has declared Behali Reserved Forest as a wildlife sanctuary of the state. Recently, the Assam government has declared Behali Reserved Forest as a wildlife sanctuary of the state. So you have to remember the name of the wildlife sanctuary, that is Behali Wildlife Sanctuary, Behali Reserved Forest as a wildlife sanctuary of Assam. Next point is regarding recently the inequality status in India report was released by the Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister, and it was divided in two parts, that is economic and social. Unemployment in India in 2019 and 20 is 4.8% and labor population ratio is 6.8%. So you have to remember that it's an inequality status in India. Report was released by the Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister. It was divided into two parts. The first part is economic and social unemployment in India. Economic and social unemployment in India in 2019-20 is 4.8 and labor population ratio is 6.8. Next point is regarding 8 surviving personnel associated with Operation Dudhi, a 1991 anti-terrorist operation in Jammu and Kashmir, were honored in Shillong. 8 surviving personnel associated with Operation Dudhi. In 1991, it was anti-terrorist operation which took place in Jammu and Kashmir. We are honored in Shillong. Next point is regarding GETO, that is Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 6th May has inaugurated the GETO Connect Conference 2022 to by the JAN International Trade Organization. GETO is JAN International Trade Organization in Pune. So this was inaugurated by PM Modi on 6th of May, and the GETO Connect Conference 2022 to by the JAN International Trade Organization in Pune. Its aim is to bring together JAN community together from all around the world. It's for all around the world means all the JAN communities all over the world could participate in this conference. Next point is regarding President Ramnath Kovind has inaugurated the program Arogya Manthan in Bhopal. The program name is Arogya Manthan in Bhopal. It aims to provide affordable access to the quality healthcare facilities to the people. So it was organized in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, and its aim to provide affordable access to the quality health care facilities to the people. We are going through national issues. Some points are left in this. Recently Indian Oil Corporation has launched M15 petrol in Assam with 15% blending of methanol with petrol. Means 15% mixing was done with petrol, that is methanol. 15% of methanol were added in petrol. So it was the Indian Oil Corporation has launched M15 petrol in Assam with 15% blending of methanol with petrol. So you have to remember how much methanol? 15%. Next, Shali app, launched by the government of Kerala to prevent the people of the state from disease caused due to daily lifestyle. This is an app launched by the Kerala government to prevent the people of the state from disease caused due to daily lifestyle. Next point is regarding Reliance Industry has become the first Indian company to achieve an annual revenue of $1 million. So Reliance Industry became the first Indian company to achieve the annual revenue of $1 billion. Next point is Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan inaugurated the National Yoga Olympiad 2020 competition in New Delhi. The National Yoga Olympiad 2020 was inaugurated by Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Next point is Nipun project by Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs to provide skill and training to the construction workers so that they get opportunities abroad. Means Nipun project is a type of project started by Union Government of Housing and Urban Affairs to provide skill and training for the construction workers so that they get the opportunities in abroad. Though you have to remember the name of the project, that is Nipun project. Next point is regarding in order to promote the rain-fed farming in hilly areas of Uttarakhand, the World Bank has approved 1,000 crore rain farming project. So the amount was approved by World Bank. It's 1,000 crore for the rain farming project. So in order to promote the rain-fed farming in hilly areas of Uttarakhand, how much was allocated by World Bank? 1,000 crore. Next point is regarding the first Bharat Gaurav tourist train between India and Nepal was run from Safdarjung railway station in New Delhi to Janakpur Dham in Nepal to connect the places connected with Ramayana circuit. So it's for the Ramayana circuit from New Delhi Safdarjung to Janakpuri Dham in Nepal. So the first Bharat Gaurav tourist train, the train name is first Bharat Gaurav tourist train between India and Nepal and was run from, means it started from Safdarjung railway station in New Delhi to Janakpur Dham in Nepal to connect the places connected with the Ramayana circuit. Okay, so these points are regarding national issues. You have to study carefully these points. You have to remember by recalling the lines every day. You can see the watch the videos every day, or you can go through by writing your short notes in the form of one liner, or in one you can write it in one words or one line, whatever your choice. You can remember by writing this, or by watching the video, or by listening the videos. Now we will come to the international issue. We have covered the national issues. Okay, so there is information for those students who have applied for your JSSC CGL फॉर्म. झारखंड एसएससी सीजीएल के लिए जिन लोगों ने भी फॉर्म भरा है उनके लिए ये इन्फॉर्मेशन है. उनके लिए जैसे कि पेपर 3 है आपका, पेपर 3 में प्रैक्टिस सेट्स है 15 सेट्स का, जिसमें कि आपका जो भी सिलेबस है दैट इज आपका जो है जीएस है, साइंस है, कंप्यूटर है, मैथ्स, रीजनिंग, और जो आपका 40 क्वेश्चन जो आपका झारखंड स्पेशल है और करंट अफेयर है, ये सारा पोर्शन आपका 15 सेट्स दिया हुआ है, जो कि आप रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, तब आप नेगेटिव मार्किंग को अवॉइड कर पाएंगे. नहीं प्रैक्टिस करने से क्या होता है कि आप एट रैंडम अगर एग्जाम में सॉल्व करते हैं तो आपको ये माइंड में नहीं रहता है कि ये नेगेटिव मार्किंग है या नहीं. तो सो टू अवॉइड दैट टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस योर जो प्रैक्टिस सेट है, आप उसको डेली प्रैक्टिस कीजिए. और जो भी आपका करंट अफेयर का सेक्शन है स्पेशली फॉर झारखंड, आप उसको भी रिवीजन कर सकते हैं. वो सारे मटेरियल, स्टडी मटेरियल हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पे दिए हुए हैं, तो आप यूट्यूब चैनल पे जाइए. अगर सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो उसको सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. उसमें आपका जीएस का मटेरियल और प्रैक्टिस सेट्स, झारखंड का करंट अफेयर्स, जो भी आपको मान लीजिए जीएस में भी कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो उसके लिए आपको पॉलिटी का, ज्योग्राफी का, साइंस का, हिस्ट्री का सारा का मटेरियल अवेलेबल है. आप वहाँ पे वीडियो क्लिक करके पढ़ सकते हैं, बार बार रिपीट कर सकते हैं. और जो जेएसएससी सीजीएल का 15 सेट का प्रैक्टिस सेट है, आप उसको भी डेली प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. प्लस आप जो करंट अफेयर सेक्शन है वो तो कंप्लीट हो चुका है, आप वो भी रिवीजन कर सकते हैं. तो किसी भी टाइप का अगर आपको स्टडी रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम हो तो आप कमेंट करके पूछ सकते हैं. वॉट एवर द पोर्शन इज, वेदर इट इज जीएस और your particular subject, either it's पॉलिटी, हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, कोई लैंग्वेज पेपर में प्रॉब्लम है तो आप वो भी डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. और जिन लोगों का पेपर 2 में सीजीएल में, जिन लोगों का पेपर 2 में संस्कृत लिटरेचर एज ए ऑप्शन है, जिन लोगों ने, जैसे कि ऑप्शन में बहुत सारे सब्जेक्ट्स है, हिंदी, उर्दू, इंग्लिश, बांग्ला, तो जिन लोगों का संस्कृत है उन लोगों के लिए इंफॉर्मेशन है कि आप लोग उसमें, जो आज पहली बार देख रहे होंगे उनके लिए इंफॉर्मेशन है कि उसमें आपके 40 क्वेश्चंस के सेट्स दिए हुए हैं, एमसीक्यू फॉर्मेट में है. आप उसको डेली देखकर रिवीजन कर सकते हैं, जिसमें कि आपका जो भी ग्रामेटिकल पोर्शंस है वो ग्रामेटिकल पोर्शंस के साथ साथ जो आपका वैदिक इतिहास, संस्कृत का इतिहास हुआ, फिर आपका जो साहित्य वाला पोर्शन है, स्टोरी है, वो सारा चीज उसमें कवर किया हुआ है. तो आप उससे वो सब देखकर प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. 40 क्वेश्चन का सेट से ज्यादा टाइम आपका वेस्ट नहीं होगा, आप कोई काम करते हुए भी वो सब सुन सकते हैं. तो बहुत इजी क्वेश्चंस पे डिस्कस है, कुछ टफ भी है, मतलब जो मॉडरेट टू हाई टू मॉडरेट है, लो टू मॉडरेट है, हर तरीके का क्वेश्चन का डिस्कशन है. तो आप वो क्वेश्चन देख के संस्कृत वाला मैटर जो है स्टडी मटेरियल का फॉलो कर सकते हैं. और बाकी जो बच जाता है प्रैक्टिस सेट है, या फिर आप जीएस का कोई पोर्शन है वो भी आप कर सकते हैं. तो इसके लिए जिन लोगों ने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है वो प्लीज चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, वीडियोस को देखिए. आप लाइक कर सकते हैं, अगर आपको अच्छा लग रहा है या कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है तो आप उसमें कमेंट भी कर सकते हैं. ओके, नाउ कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट पोर्शन. नेक्स्ट पोर्शन इज इंटरनेशनल इशूज. The first point is Global Report on Food Crisis 2022. It's a global report of food crisis released by Global Network Against Food Crisis. Globally, more than 40 million people have faced worst level of food insecurity in 2021 and then 2020. So it's a report on food crisis released by the Global Network Against Food Crisis. Globally, more than how much people? More than 40 million people have faced worst level of food insecurity in 2000 than 2020. Means in 2021 they have faced more problem than 2020. Because 2020 year was the year of pandemic. After the, however, they have faced food insecurity problem in the year 2021. So this report was given by Global Network. Next point is regarding more than 193 million people in 53 countries have based acute food security. This is from the same ever point. More than 193 million people in 53 countries. How much country? In 53 countries have faced, printing mistake, have faced acute food insecurity. Next point is regarding African country Egypt has signed an agreement to import 5 lakh tons of wheat from India. African country Egypt has signed an agreement to import 5 lakh tons of wheat from India. Next point, next point is regarding India was recognized as the country of the year for the contribution of Indian startup across the world at Viva Tech 2020, the largest startup conference held in Europe. India was organized as the country of the year for the contribution of Indian startups. It's for the startup contribution of Indian startup across the world at Viva Tech 2020, the largest startup conference held in Europe. It was held in Europe and India was recognized as the country of the year. Coming to the next point, Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry of India Piyush Goyal inaugurated Mango Festival in Brussels, Belgium to increase the marketing of Indian mangoes in Europe. So it was inaugurated by Piyush Goyal. The Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry of India inaugurated the Mango Festival in Brussels, Belgium to increase the marketing of Indian mangoes in European countries. Next point is important. The next point is regarding the 14th BRICS Summit was held virtually on 23rd June 2020, which was hosted by China. The theme of the conference was promoting a high-quality BRICS partnership also in a new era of global development. So it was 14th BRICS Summit was held virtually on 23rd June 2020, which was hosted by China. The theme of the conference was promoting a high quality BRICS partnership. Coming to the next point is regarding a meeting of governments of Commonwealth countries was held in Rwanda. The meeting was held in Rwanda from 20 to 25th of June 2022. The Indian delegation was led by External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. The Indian delegation was led by External Affairs Minister Mr. S. Jaishankar and the Commonwealth meeting was held in Rwanda. Next point is regarding G7 meeting. The meeting of G7 countries was held on 26 June 2022 in Bavarian Alps, Germany. These countries announced $600 billion in aid to developing countries to tackle the climate change. It's for the climate change and it was G7 countries meet. It was held in Germany on 26 June and the countries announced $6,000 billion to aid the developing countries to tackle the climate change. So it's for the developing climate to help to cooperate with the developing countries to tackle their climate change policy. Next point is regarding a 5-day United Nations Ocean Conference was organized in Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, on 27 June. It was co-hosted by Portugal and Kenya. The Union Minister Jiten Singh led the Indian side. From India, Union Minister Jiten Singh has participated and it's about 5-day meeting, United Nations Ocean Conference. Remember, United Nations Ocean Conference was organized in Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. It was organized on 27th of June and it was co-hosted by Kenya and Portugal. And from India, Minister Jiten Singh had participated. Next point is regarding an initiative called Partners in the Blue Pacific was launched by the US, Australia, New Zealand, Japan and the UK. An initiative called Partners in Blue Pacific. What is it called? Partners in the Blue Pacific was launched by USA, Australia, New Zealand and Japan and UK. So what was their aim? Its aim to counter China in Indo-Pacific region and enhance the cooperation with smaller island countries. So it's for the cooperation for the smaller island country and to counter China in Indo-Pacific region. Next point is regarding world's largest freshwater fish stingray has been discovered in Mekong River in Cambodia. So it's about world's largest fish water has been discovered in Mekong River in Cambodia. Next point is Russian journalist Dmitry Mutrov has sold his Nobel Peace Prize for helping the children in Ukraine. So the Russian journalist has sold his Nobel Peace Prize for helping the children in Ukraine. Important news. Next point. Qatar's Hamad International Airport has declared the best airport in the world at Skytrax World Airport Awards 2022 held in France. So it's Qatar's Hamad International Airport was declared the best airport award at Skytrax World Airport Award 2022 which held in France. Next point is about Ruchira Kamboj has appointed as the next permanent representative of India in United Nations, succeeding T.S. Trimurti. So Ruchira Kamboj has been appointed as the next permanent representative of India in United Nations, succeeding T.S. Trimurti. You have to remember her name, Ruchira Kamboj. Next point is regarding the largest bacteria ever discovered in mangrove swamp of the Caribbean group named as Theomargarita magnifica. It is 5,000 times larger than bacteria that can be seen with the naked eye. So it's the largest bacteria ever discovered in mangrove swamp of Caribbean group named Theomargarita magnifica. It is 5,000 times larger than the other bacteria that can be seen with naked eye. This covers our international issues. Now we will go through the economic issues, the points which are important in economic section. The first point is a new series of wage rate index WRI with base year of 2016 was released by the Ministry of Labor and Employment. So it is a new series of wage rate index WRI with the base year of 2016 and was released by the Ministry of Labor and Employment. Next point, the central government has allocated 4,445 crore for the PM Mitra Park scheme. It's aimed to integrate the entire textile value chain from weaving, dyeing, printing to garment manufacturing under one roof. The central government has allocated a rupees of 4,545 crore. The central government has allocated rupees 4,000 means 4,445 crore for the PM Mitra Park scheme. Its aim is to integrate the entire textile value chain from weaving, dyeing, printing, garment manufacture under one roof. Means all the process will be allowed in one roof only. Means from printing to dyeing, printing the garment, dyeing, weaving, manufacturing under one roof. Next point is from Science and Tech. China plans to set up US solar plants in space to get electricity. China's plans to set up a solar power plants. China will plan to set up a solar power plant in space to get the electricity. Next point is from the largest geological map on the moon has been released by Chinese scientists. The largest geological map on the moon has been released by the Chinese scientists. Defense Minister Rashmi Singh launched the fourth warship INS Dunagiri built under Project 17A in Kolkata. It is manufactured by Garden Rich Ship Builders Limited. तो this was launched by Defense Minister. Printing mistake है थोड़ा तो आप उसको avoid कीजिए. This was launched by Defense Minister Rajnath Singh launched at the fourth warship INS Dunagiri built under Project 17 A in Kolkata. So it was built under Project 17A in Kolkata. It is manufactured by Garden Rich Ship Builders Limited. Next point, ISRO Chairman S. Somnath inaugurated the Human Space Flight Expo at Nehru Planetarium, Bangalore. ISRO Chairman is S. Somnath inaugurated the Human Space Flight Expo at Nehru Planetarium, Bangalore. Next point is regarding PM Narendra Modi launched the first passenger drone, Varuna, built for Indian Navy. So it was built for Indian Navy and it is named as Varuna, and it's the first passenger drone. So these are the important topics we are covering now. On July 16th, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh decommissioned INS Sindhuvaj from Indian Navy after 35 years of services. So you have to remember the name INS Sindhuvaj from Indian Navy after 35 years of services. Next point is regarding recently ISRO run Satish Dhawan Space Center launched a mobile exhibition named Space on Wheels in Tripura. It includes models of Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan navigation satellite. So it includes the models of Chandrayaan and Mangalyaan navigation satellites. So it was launched, it was run by ISRO. Satish Dhawan Space Center launched at a mobile exhibition named as Space on Wheels. Next point is from Drug Controller General of India has approved India's first vaccine, Seravac, built to fight cervical cancer. The vaccine has been manufactured by the Serum Institute of India. So it's for cervical cancer. Next important topic is new days. Now we will cover the new and most important days. The first day is International Day of Pandemic Preparedness. 27 December, both the United Nations and the World Health Organization jointly declared 27 December as the International Day for Pandemic Preparedness. Okay, so you have to remember the day, that is 27 December. Both by UNO and WHO has declared this day is International Day for Pandemic Preparedness. Next is this day is also important, known as Startup Day. National Startup Day, celebrated on 16th of Jan, seeing the continuous increase in the number of startups in India in the last 2 years. The central government has announced the celebration of this day on 26th January. Next important topic is major books and authors. The first book is Bipin, The Man Behind the Uniform. Author is Rachna Bist Rawat. Next book is As Good as My World. Author K.M. Chandrasekhar. Okay, only 2 books are given. You have to remember this book's name and author names. Next portion is Operation Garuna, launched by CBI and NCB against the illegal drug trafficking network. It was launched by CBI and NCB against the illegal drug trafficking network. Next point is Operation Dost, launched by Indian government to help the people affected by the earthquake in Turkey and Spain. So you have to remember the name of the operation and launched by which country. So this is launched by Indian government to help the people affected by earthquakes in Turkey and Syria. Okay. Now we will going to cover the environment section. Union Territory of Ladakh signed an agreement with Sikkim to go organic by 2025. Sikkim is the first state in India to become 100% organic. Sikkim is the first state in India to become 100% organic. So Union Territory of Ladakh signed an agreement with Sikkim to go organic by the year 2025. Next, India's first cryptogamic garden was inaugurated in Dehradun, Uttarakhand. Various species of lichen, algae, fungi, etc. will be found in the garden. You have to remember it's a cryptogamic garden. Next point is regarding the country's first forest medical center was inaugurated in Ranikhet by the research wing of Uttarakhand Forest Department. So it India's first medical center. country's first forest medical center was inaugurated in Ranikhet by research wing of Uttarakhand Forest Department. Next point is personality. Remember, we are going through the 100 important news of national, international and state affairs. We will cover the 101 means 100 most important 101 news every day for your coming BPSC exam, which are the important topics. We are just, it's a kind of one liner, you can just revise easily by watching the videos continuously or by listening through the videos continuously. So it's the next topic is personality. Rashmi Sukla, Director General of SSB. Next, Silavardhan Singh, Director General of CISF. Next famous personality, Sujoy Lal Thausen, Director of BSF. Atul Karwal, Director General of NDRF. Next famous person, Anish Dayal Singh, Director General of IIT-BP. Next, Satya Narayan Pradhan, Director General of NCB. Next personality, Pradeep Chandran Nair, Director General of Assam Rifle. Next, Gurbipal Singh, Director General of NCC. M. Jagdish Kumar, Chairman of UGC. Last person, famous person, Urjit Patel, Vice President of AIIB, Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. Next topic we will cover, that is military exercises. Vajra Prahar, the first military exercise is Vajra Prahar 2022. Venue is Himachal Pradesh. Country India and US. Next is Udar Shakti 2022. It's a military exercise. Venue is Malaysia and in between country India and Malaysia. Okay. Now we will going to cover the major index given by the other India or by the other world organization. First one is Corruption Perception Index 2022 issued by Transparency International. These are the important index. So this is issued by International Transparency International. First place Denmark and the last rank Somalia and the rank of India is 85. Next index is Rule of Law Index 2022 issued by World's Justice Project. First place Denmark, last rank Venezuela and the place of India is 77. Next important topic is days and themes. These are important topics. World Blood Donation Day. World Blood Donation Day is celebrated on 14th of June 2022. Donating blood is an act of solidarity. What is donating blood? What is its theme? Donating blood is an act of solidarity. Next important day is International Yoga Day. It is celebrated on 21st of June 2022 every year. Theme of the day is Yoga for Humanity. Next topic is GI tag. Tandoor Lal Chane. State GI tag belong to Telangana. Next Gamucha. It's of Assam. Next important topic is award. Padma Vibhushan 2023 given to SM Krishna Public Affair. Padma Vibhushan 2023 Sri Dilip Mahalanobis for Medicine and SM Krishna for Public Affair. Next Padma Vibhushan Mr. Srinivas Vardhan for Science and Engineering. These are the Padma Vibhushan awards. Padma Vibhushan 23 Sri Mulayam Singh Yadav for Public Affairs and Padma Bhushan 2023 for Sri Kumar Mangalam Birla, Commerce and Trade. Okay. Now we will come to the National Conference. The first Animal Health Summit 2022. It was held in July 2022, organized in New Delhi by Indian Chamber of Food and Agriculture Today Group. Okay. Next, 6th National Conclave on Mines and Minerals on July 22 in New Delhi. Next is India Clean Air Summit, August 2022, Bangalore. to discuss the topics of air pollution on climate change. Next topic is sports. All India Badminton Championship 2022. All India Badminton Championship 2022. Men's single winner Victor Alexson from Denmark and runner-up Lakshya Sen from India. Silver medal. Next, Women's World Boxing Championship 2022. Event Istanbul, Turkey. Indian woman boxer Nikhat Jareen became the fifth Indian woman to win a gold medal. Nikhat Jareen became the fifth Indian woman to win a gold medal. India's rank is fourth. India got 3 medals: gold Nikhat Jareen, bronze Manisha Maun and Praveen Hooda. 2 bronze, 1 gold and 2 bronze. So all total India got 3 medals. Next, Women's World Boxing Championship 2023 took place in New Delhi. India won total of 4 gold medals. Neetu Gans, Sweetie Bura, Lavanya Borgan, Nikhat Jareen won the gold medal. So they all total 4 gold medals won by them. Next point is regarding MC Mary Kom and Bollywood actor Farhan Akhtar have been named as brand ambassador for the Women's World Boxing Championship. So remember who are the person? MC Mary Kom and Bollywood actor Farhan Akhtar. मिल्खा सिंह आप लोग ने देखा ही होगा, तो उसमें वो थे. Bollywood actor Farhan Akhtar have been named as brand ambassador for the Women's Boxing Championship. Women's World Boxing Championship 2023. Next point is major schemes. Major schemes started during the year 21-22. Village Defense Guard Scheme to deal with terrorist activities in village of Jammu and Kashmir. So its name is Village Defense Guard Scheme. Started in Jammu and Kashmir. Next, International Air Connectivity Scheme IACS, enhancing international connectivity in northeastern states. IAAC, enhancing international connectivity in northeastern states. Next point is 3 Manoraksha project, improving the mental health of women facing domestic violence. It's for the those who suffers from domestic violence. Next point is campaign. First is Digital Shakti 4.0, issued by National Women Commission to focus on making women digitally skilled and aware to stand up against any illegal and inappropriate activity online. So it's for women and the program name is Digital Shakti 4.0. It was issued by National Women Commission to focus on making women digitally skilled and aware to stand up for their rights or stand up against any illegal and inappropriate activity online. It's a kind of means if अगर कोई सोशल मीन्स साइबर क्राइम होता है तो उनके लिए है ये फॉर लेडीज. नेक्स्ट, प्रधानमंत्री टीबी मुक्त भारत अभियान, issued by President Draupadi Murmu to making India TB free by 2025. So it's the target year to eradicate TB from India 2025. Next is mobile app ACB 14400 ACB 14400 app, issued by the government of Andhra Pradesh to register complaints related to corruption against state official. Remember the app name ACB 14400 app, issued by Andhra Pradesh to register complaints related to corruption against state official. Next point is IIT app Prahari. It's an app Prahari, issued by IIT Delhi to deal with the problem of water logging in urban areas. The app is developed by IIT Delhi to deal with the problem of water logging in urban areas. So this completes our 101 important news, means 101 important current affairs section for your 69th BPSC PT. Try to watch the complete video. Try to watch the complete video and revise it regularly so that you can remember each and every points for your exams. Thanks for watching the complete video. Stay tuned for new updates.